Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first time you've played a character based on a real-life person?
Unless the character I played in Bridesmaids was based on someone in Kristen's life, then yes.
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Well, actors always talk about how that is such a responsibility. Now, JB, the character is not always a nice guy. Did that bring an extra level of pressure to the role?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's as you say, it is based on a real person, and so you don't want to highlight, the nastier aspects of anybody's life. But that said, the character has to have some place from which to start, so he can end up at the end of the story in a different place. But sure, I think JB will tell you the same thing, or he may already have, that this experience changed his life for the better, and it's it's a wonderful story. I mean, the guy learns a lot about, he grows up basically, and learns about what's important in life, and people aren't numbers, and money's not the only thing, and there are more important things in life than just the deal, and that's the way it happened for the real guy.
I love all the scenes in India. Such a great energy it brought to the film. Would you say it would have been impossible to recreate that anywhere else but India?
It would have been impossible. I mean, it would have been, it would have been inauthentic, which I was really glad that Disney and the production team and production design really fought for having that moment. And honestly, we had two windows. One was in May and one was in September, where we could legitimately shoot before people started getting other jobs and falling out. And so we made it happen in May. And it's, even the Bollywood movies don't shoot outside in May. It's that hot,
yeah.
And it's they all looked at us like we were crazy. They were like, "You're shooting? You're doing what?" Like, no, you don't want to go outside and shoot. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And but we had to do it, and so we did it, and it was incredibly hot.
But it looks brilliant.
But it looks
on
beautiful,
screen.
and it is a beautiful country. It's a study in extremes, from wealth and poverty and sights and smells and sounds, and just so much. It's overwhelming.
When I was watching the scenes when JB is hustling for the deal and he just needs one big break, kind of remind me of the behind the scenes of Hollywood. Could you make that connection between the two?
Sure. I mean, listen, there's someone else had asked a question of do you identify with that at all? It's do you mean I identify going into a room and trying to project confidence and then not having it happen and feeling terrible? Yeah, I've had that 1,000 times in auditions. It just always happens to actors, and we put ourselves out there a lot, and you have to kind of radiate this confidence and charisma, and sometimes you got to manufacture it. So
I call it putting on my iron suit.
There you go.
When I'm nervous, put it on. So for people who might just think $1 Million Arm is just a film about baseball, what would you say?
Well, I would say that it's not. It's honestly, it's an interesting sort of family story about determination and hard work and sort of pursuing your dreams and really fighting for what you believe in. But it's set against the backdrop of baseball. And it's kind of a quintessentially, I found this both to be true. It's a quintessentially American story. This kind of hardworking guy who bucks the odds and bucks the trends and really kind of gets it done. But I realized that the other way works as well. It's a very Indian story as well. Their culture is very family oriented, and success for their children is of paramount importance. And that's they're driven to succeed, and they are incredibly diligent and hardworking, as our boys in the movie are. They are taken around the world, halfway around the world from their parents and their house and their family, and given this impossible task and told, if you work hard and you work the system and you do it, you will succeed. And they work hard, and they work hard every day, and they apply themselves 100%, even though they miss their families terribly, and they succeed. It's a good lesson, and for me, it's it's heartwarming to me because they do succeed, and it's amazing to watch both sides of that equation learn that lesson and get success from it.
It's damn uplifting. Thank you. Can we end with a hug?
Sure.
Yay.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.